Hi everyone, this is D-Dub with D-Dub Cubing. You can see my new little logo here, thanks to thecubicle.com for maybe, let's see if I can get it to focus. Focus! Oh my god. There it is. You can see my beautiful face there on the cube. Thecubicle.com makes custom logos. They sent me a giant sheet here. I have the sheet right here. They sent me this giant sheet of logos, all different sizes for all my puzzles. And they also send these transparent stickers that go on top to make them waterproof and scratch proof. So, little plug for the Cubicle there. I didn't get anything for saying that. Obviously my channel gets no views. But anyway, we're going to do some walkthrough solves today. And Scrambles will be in the description. Let's get going. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this a little bit slower. I got some comments that I was going a little bit too fast. So the first thing I see here is nothing. I don't see any pre-made pairs, and I'm not great at spotting things that aren't pre-made pairs. I do see these will pair up pretty easily, and it's a block that I'm really familiar with, and the last two pieces are here and here. So my orange is already here. If I can't find a pre-made pair, then I look for something that's at least got the start. And this has got this start, the center edge are paired up. There's tons of those. There's always tons of those. There's like two here. And, this one doesn't have any. I guess maybe orange is the only one. Yeah, orange and blue are the only ones with it. So I'm going to use the blue because I'm a little bit more familiar, and I see that these two are not terrible. So the way that I'm going to pair these up is move this over here, bring this to the top, move it over, and now they're paired up. And they need to be inserted here. So I'm going to insert it like this, and as I go to insert, I'm going to rotate so that I can slide it in the back there. Now this piece and this piece will pair up pretty quick. Now they're set up how they need to be, and drop it in. And as I was doing that, I saw these two come together but the wrong way. So the other piece that can pair up with this corner is right here. And actually, if I pair it up here, if I bring this up, these two will pair, and it will also move the center across and orient it correctly to match up with the, this edge to orient correctly to match up to the center. So you'll see two at once. These two came together, and this edge oriented. So now I can put this edge into position, insert these two. I spotted this one as I was doing that. And because I spotted this one, what I'm going to do with this corner is bring it down and then pair them up. Then I'm going to insert this corner here like this, and I'm going to right wedge down here. Then I see this one. So I do my CMLL. Bad edge, bad edge. So I see one bad on the top and one bad on the bottom. I know that the back one's not bad because it has to be an even amount. So what I'll do is put the bad here and the bad here, push up. So when you have one bad, the easiest way to orient them is set them opposite each other, bring the bottom bad edge to the top, rotate the top in either direction, and then bring the previous side back up. And that creates your arrow, which is pretty much mandatory to finish your edge orientation. Once you have this arrow, point it towards your remaining bad edge, bring this up. So now my green's here, meaning I want this blue to be down on the bottom somewhere. So it doesn't matter which way I turn it, but this is gonna be more, actually this is gonna be more finger trick friendly, I think. Actually, they're gonna be the same. Anyway, so now bad edge here, blue edge here, green edge here. Push this one down here, then do a U2, bring them back together. Now, I already know my case is I need to flip this bar, so I bring the bar up to the top, and then M2 again to finish it off. I hope that wasn't too bad. I'm trying to go slower, but I can't have this run too long. Let's do the second one. Alright, second scramble's done. Let's look around. Again, I don't see a pre-made pair. And unfortunately, I don't have a good start on my blue at all. I don't see... Wow. This is one of the worst starts I've seen. I don't see any edges set up how I want them already. These two are together but the wrong way. These two are together but the wrong way. Those are quick to fix, and I might just do that. Actually, what I'll do is I'll bring this over here, bring this edge over here. I can't decide. I can do it in either order. If I do this one first, bring this one here first, I can stack them and no, why is that not going to insert how I expect? It feels like it's not going to. Let's just try it. So I'm going to bring this edge into position here. I'm going to shift this over, stack these on top. Okay, and then now this corner is going to get separated, and that's going to work out. Alright, not great. Actually not good. So I'm going to bring this edge to the back here by going like this, and now it's orange here. And this one's orange, so I'm going to pair them up like this, and then insert. That was a horrible first block. I haven't seen a bad first block like that in a long time, but this second block's got a really good start that I see. By pairing these up, and at the same time I got this in position to match up with this, so I can right wedge that in. I can swing this all the way through, create my 2x2. I see my last one's here, so I'm going to prime it out of the way. I'm going to move this down, move this over, and I can right wedge, bring it back up, pairing them up simultaneously, getting this in position to fill in. Alright, now I look at my, now it's a basic soon for my CMLL. Bad edge here now. So I know my bad edge is here because it's not here. And if, as you can see, there's a bad edge. So set them opposite the same way I did before, but now facing the other direction. M it up to push this one down and bring this one to the top. Turn here and now bring these two bad edges back to the top, creating our arrow. Point our arrow towards the bad edge in the back here. Bring it up. I see my blue here, my green's here, so the blue and green are going to be stuck on the top. This is not optimal because they're on top but not in the right spot. So now I bring them both to the bottom. After the edges are oriented, I bring this one to the bottom and this one to the bottom. Create my opposite, green, green, blue, 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 green. M2. Now I got my bar, my edges are placed. Turn this. This is not a great last four edges. I need to flip this. And now I'm going to choose to flip my white bar before my yellow bar because I want to finish on the yellow bar since yellow's on top. So I flip my white bar, flip my yellow bar, and we're done. Alright, I talked a lot. Hopefully that wasn't terrible. Alright, next one. Let's look around. Man, my last one, all 5 had pre-made pairs. And so far, I'm 0 for 3 on pre-made pairs on this one. That's pretty crazy. I do see a blue-yellow here. This one's not good, though. And these ones are not good to pair up. Pretty terrible. All around pretty terrible. These two I can create a fake pair with if I need to, which I might. I don't like that at all either. So I'd be running out of time. Let me look at these ones. So this edge and these two need to go here. So, or down here depending on how you look at it. I'll just do that for the simplicity's sake. So I paired these two up, insert them like that, rotate up, got my last two here, bring this one down, U2, right wedge inverse up, and drop it in. These are not great. These are a little bit better. But these are actually already paired on the bottom. So that means I should, what I'm going to do is, I don't want to do that, sorry. I need to get it to the top first. Insert, pair these two, and then drop these ones in. I did that way goofy, I'm sorry about that. That was ugly. But I made my 2x2, I have this edge. I'm going to drop down to here, then bring it up to pair them up, and there we go. Now I have another easy CMLL, which is everyone knows this, same as everyone knows the soon. So now I have a 6 flip. If you watch my 6 flip tutorial, you know how to do this. I see one blue here, which means my green is somewhere on the bottom. Move my blue to here, M2. There's my green. Now I'm in optimal position to do my algorithm. I do my algorithm. As I'm doing it, I see I'm going to finish on green, which means I need to M2. And now those are done. Now I need to flip this bar and this bar. So I flip this bar, bring this bar up to the top, flip that bar, and finish that way. That one went pretty fast. I'm sorry. And the second block was pretty terrible. Everything was terrible. That was just a bad one. Pretend you didn't see that one. Alright, let's go to the fourth one. Okay, fourth one. Do I see a pair? Oh my god, I do not. But I might start with a different color this time. Yes, indeedy, I think I will. I think I'll start with orange this time. Even though it's not great. Where's my last two pieces of orange? Actually, that's a better start. So I see my orange-white here. I see this piece and this piece will pair up like this. And then I'm going to bring them to the top. Slide them into position. Then I see these two, which I would pair up like that, and then insert. They were opposite. They were swapped. Anyway, now I see my red-blue is together, which means these two pieces need to go together. That's the way they're going to do that. It's like that. They're paired up now. I need to insert them right here. Create my 2x2. My last two pieces are here and here. So there's no way to avoid messing things up here. So I'm going to right wedge to get this out of the way. Then I'll rotate this. I know this is red, I remember it, which means I need to pair. It'll be green when I bring it to here. So now these are paired up. They need to insert back here. Not a great second block, but good enough. And I have a lucky run of CMLLs going. This is just a Nicholas. So I do my Nicholas, and my edges are already oriented, top and bottom. These two are already placed but backwards, meaning I just M2, U2, M2. And I see this green's going to come here to create a bar that needs to be flipped, and this blue's going to go back here to create a bar. So the green bar needs to be flipped, the blue bar needs to be flipped, and that's finished. That one went okay, a little bit better. Still a little ugly. I'm glad that you're seeing ugly solves, because they happen, you know. Not everything always falls perfectly into place. Some people are better at it than me, obviously, but I like to think I'm okay. Final scramble, here we go. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay, I do see a pair. Hey, I see two pairs. Hey. These will pair up pretty quick. It doesn't create a great case for this one. How about the other one? See, it's not great when your pair is sitting where it needs to be. This one's not bad though, actually. This edge needs to go here. So what I would do is move these two completely out of the way, switch them, and then move these two back. And I will do that. But I'm just going to track my last pieces, which are here. And sorry, I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, right here. So they're both here. That's going to end up back there. So I think they're both going to stay there. Yeah, they are. So I do a D2 to move these two out of the way. So now they're over here. I swap this all the way to the front, and then I D2 again. And now I have my 2x2, and that's a 3-move 2x2. My two other pieces are back here where they were. Oh no, they're not. Sorry. One's here and one's here. That's better though. They're here and here. Like that. You saw how I did the rotation there, like from this angle. So instead of doing it like this, I did it like this. That was so I could drop it in like that. It's a little bit easier. Anyway, these two will pair up very easily. These two will pair up not as easily. This piece is over here. So I'll go ahead and pair up these two right here. I'll drop that in. They pair up easily, but these are not great for inserting. I hate this insertion case. So these two need to be broken up. So you see what I do here is I'm going to right wedge, but instead of right wedging back, which will keep them together like this, I'm going to just right back to separate them. Then these were flipped, so I know if I bring this here and then M2, they'll pair up like that. And it also creates the not great setup, but that's fine. That worked okay. I think this is a... Okay, I know this one. Well, I know all of them. Just a matter of recognizing them through the viewfinder. Bad edge, bad edge. We've done this case before. Point it away. Bring the bad from up to here. Then I got to bring these back through to create my arrow. Now I need to track my orange and red. So as I bring this up, I notice they come together, and there's nothing I can do about that. They're together, they're on the top layer, and they're in the wrong place. So I just have to bring them back to the bottom. M2. And I have 2, and I just have to flip this bar, and we're done. So those were okay. I thought the ones I did before were cleaner. They all had pre-made pairs. These ones didn't, except for the last one, which had kind of an ugly one that I think I was pretty creative with. So I'm glad I did some ugly ones. Maybe it'll give a good chance for feedback from very good Roux solvers, and maybe it'll show some ways of working around some tough situations for some newer Roux solvers. I'm trying to do these more often, but I just haven't had time, and my computer's been acting up. So I'm trying to get a better computer to do video editing on. But these don't really require all that much editing, so I'll try to do these more often. This one is running pretty long, which is fine. I wanted to fully explain, and 5 solves fully explained does take some time, so no big deal. Anyway, leave some feedback for me. Let me know what you think. Let me know how I can improve in any aspect of this and other things you'd like to see as far as Roux goes, or any general stuff. I could do unboxings, I can do other stuff like that too. Tons of people are doing it. I know people like to watch it, so maybe people will be interested, but I feel like the thing that I can provide to the community is just, I'm trying to flood it with a lot of Roux stuff, because there's tons of Friedrich CFOP stuff. There's some Roux stuff, but I feel like there could be a lot more, especially example stuff to help people learn. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.